Hello, this is Teacher Dibelius Onchomba Kinara, the senior teacher at Hope Path Achievers Academy. I'm delighted to welcome you to our school and show you what I do as the senior teacher of this great school within Eastlands. As the senior teacher of Hope Path Achievers Academy, I've got quite a number of responsibilities that I do to ensure that there is smooth running of the institution. One of them is discipline. Discipline I don't mean by punishing the learners the corporal way, but by guiding the learners to do the right thing and to ensure that we raise up a holistic individual who can fit in society or do anything else in society that is of great value, that can add value to the society. And another responsibility that I execute as the senior teacher of the school is curriculum implementation, which is a very critical role within the school and a very essential one. The reason as to why most of the parents pay school fees is because of that. So as the senior teacher, working hand in hand with other teachers, we ensure that the curriculum is implemented to the core. All the learning areas are taught well, and then there is proper evaluation, there is proper teaching methodologies are used to ensure that the learners get to learn and get to go home with what they are supposed to go home with. Another very critical role that I do as the senior teacher is co-curricular, which is the heartbeat of every nation nowadays, because we all know that the creative space is growing in the whole world. The creative space is growing, where sports come in, clubs just such as chess, football, coding and robotics, and ballet and karate. As a school, we take those co-curricular activities so seriously. That is why we are working hand in hand with professionals who are trained in the fields of co-curricular to ensure that the learners get to learn and go home with the best skills possible. Because as a school, we are raising great achievers of all time. Another responsibility as the senior teacher of the school is to ensure that there is proper teaching. I am a class teacher, a teacher and a class teacher. So as a class teacher, I get to interact with the learners on a daily basis, get to know their challenges, get to know the aspirations that they have and the dreams that they want to achieve in life. So one of the critical role of being a class teacher, as I said earlier, is that it has got a lot of challenges. These challenges, we embrace them because they are the stepping stones to greatness. So as a class teacher, I ensure that the learners are well motivated. I ensure that these learners get to report to school every day. And if there is any child who is unwell, we ensure that the learner is attended to very correctly and in the right manner. I am also in charge of the learners' welfare. The learners' welfare is a very critical role and section within our school. As a school, we ensure that the learners get to play in a safe environment, the learners get to drink the safest water, and the learners get to eat the best and quality meals that we serve as a school. At Hope Path Achievers Academy, our food is tested, quality food that is served within our school. The water that is served in our school is treated, well treated, to ensure that we don't have any medical problems within the school. For those of you who have ever stepped foot at Hope Path Achievers Academy, the environment welcomes you to a serene learning environment where it's safe, the learners get to play, and we get to ensure that the learners don't get hurt at any given time. And to our esteemed viewers, our potential parents who are out there, I want to welcome you to the best school within Eastlands, the best school in Nairobi. We raise the greatest achievers of all time. At Hope Path Achievers Academy, we ensure that the learner who steps here gets to be an holistic individual, someone who can fit in life fully and wholly. Thank you and welcome to Hope Path Achievers Academy.